Succulents are they're pretty easy to grow, provided you have adequate light and the proper soil, and you water them when they need to be watered. They're something that could be very easily overwatered. For the most part, you want to water them when you see the soil dry. You want to have a well-drained soil, and you want to stay away from things that have a lot of peat in them. Those are a little bit, the peat has a little bit of a higher acidity, which isn't good for succulents. You want to stay with something that's more coir based, which is coconut fiber or coconut peat. And then other things that'll help the water drain out of the soil, like pumice, perlite is good. You do kind of want to neglect them, whereas other plants you want to constantly watch when you're going to be watering. These you want to kind of leave them alone and let them do their thing. In our climate zone, we do have succulents and cactus that we can plant outside for year round, but for the most part the stuff in here that we're looking at is indoor plants. Outside in the summer, but indoor generally for year round. And what we're going to do is we're going to start with the tallest plant in the center. This one here is called Crassula campfire. Nice pretty plant that's about to bloom. Then we're going to go over and use the Crassula watch chain. We're going to just kind of tuck that in the background. And then we also have a nice hypertufa stone that we're going to put in here for a nice little decorative piece. And up front we're going to want to put our echeverias, because they're the lowest growing plants. And they're going to stay nice and low in the front so we can see everything that's in the background. There's a few that are really easy. The Crassula, like ovata, which is the jade, that's this one here. These are very easy to maintain. They're slower growing, but they can take a little bit more abuse than some of the other ones. Leaf propagation is when you take a leaf of the succulent plant and you lay it somewhere dry. After a period of time, and this works on most of them, a small rosette, new growth will start from the end of the foliage of the succulent. As far as color goes and beauty, like the most, in my opinion, the most colorful and beautiful looking would be like the echeverias. This one here is called Debbie, and echeverias have this nice rosette, like round shape. There's another one here called Pearl von Nurnberg. I think succulents are so popular because just the versatility of them. You can plant them indoors, outdoors in the summer months. There's so many different varieties, and you can plant them in all kinds of containers. Just a lot of neat things you can do with them.